Time now for your forewarned weather with Chief Meteorologist Alana Brophy.
Hey, Alana's back. She's been road tripping all over the state on the Good for Utah Road Tour. More to come.
Yes.
But before we get there, let's talk about the skies this evening.
We have to get through the smoke.
Yeah.
The smoke and the haze. You know, I was out live when that fire broke out in southern Utah. The winds were relentless,
Yes.
really statewide. And today, winds were whipping just a little bit. The winds are pushing smoke, and we've seen very pretty but very smoky sunsets as a result. Mark sending this one in from Cedar City, and you can see that pop of color with smoke in our skies. And we know that we also had a little bit of cloud cover. Yes, some moisture moving in, and we have our Black Desert Sky Cam catching a plume of smoke coming off the Forsyth fire throughout the day today. And we know hazy conditions and dry conditions have set up shop. We've been cooler since the weekend and the start of the work week, and so that cool down has helped a little bit, hopefully, for the fire crews. But we know that the winds today, well, they can make it tough. Here's where that smoke is going. You probably notice it. We've got 3 fires burning in southern Utah, those thicker plumes there from the Forsyth. As we get closer and through the overnight, you can see extend to the Wasatch back and into southwestern Wyoming. Winds relax a little bit into tonight, and that allows for that smoke to really pool in central and south central Utah. And then as we put this in motion and get through the afternoon and evening tomorrow, we get a more westerly flow, and that's going to allow for thicker smoke to set up in Washington, Iron, Kane, and Garfield County. We've got hazy conditions along the Wasatch Front. You notice it. It's not that clear, crystal clear blue sky that we love. No, it's a bit tainted and has been for the last several days. Smoke sticking around into Thursday. This one coming from Centerville. What a red as that sun was going down. Looked big in the sky. It's got lower and lower. Thank you for sharing. We love weather at abc4.com to share your photos. Right now, we've got Davis, Salt Lake, Utah, and Wasatch County with elevated particulate matter, meaning we do have moderate air quality as a result of the smoke that we're seeing out there. Some areas in the clean category. Green means clean, but Uinta, Duchesne, Carbon, Iron, and Washington County, all with moderate air because of the wildfire smoke that is out there. So if you have respiratory issues, you probably feel these types of changes, and we're going to keep those conditions for the next little bit. So look at the satellite radar. Southwesterly flow pronounced. We had a few echoes of moisture towards Wendover coming through earlier in the evening, but it's quieted down tonight. Some cloud cover out there, but that's really all we've seen from the movement of this weakening system. 84 for that high in Salt Lake and Provo, 92 in Moab, 93 in St. George. Typically this time of year, Salt Lake averages 88. So we're running a few degrees still below seasonal norms. 93 in St. George, usually the average there is 99. So we're still on the cooler side, and we have been since that cold snap, and I think you can call it that, as those lows made it into the 40s. We're now pulling away from that colder air, and we're going to see things warming up. Mostly clear into tonight with those upper 60s as we close things out for the day. Low 60s for the overnight with partly cloudy to mostly cloudy skies associated with the movement of that low. I'm going to show you what that looks like. It's weakening as it comes through, but it does bring the slight chance of a pop-up for a portion of the state. Here comes the heat. Are you ready for it? It's going to get hot, and it's going to get hot fast and stay above average along the Wasatch Front as we track through the remainder of the work week and into the weekend. We're going to hit seasonal norms in St. George and stay right around average. What does that mean? Well, average is basically 100. It's 99 and only getting hotter, so triple digits return to the south. As we head into tomorrow, general thunderstorm threat on the eastern side of the state. These are areas that could see a pop-up with the moisture and the movement of that low. That includes Castle Country over towards the basin, down to Four Corners, Grand County, and then southwestern Wyoming. The rest of the state should stay dry, and we will see those temperatures warming back to average. Futurecast kind of walks us through what to expect. There are those pop-ups. Right now, they favor over the Uintas, including towards Flaming Gorge, Dutch John, Manila. Model picks up on that. Could get a spotty pop-up towards Castle Country, so Price, and maybe over the mountains. But all in all, that would be high-based convection, meaning we would likely just get gusty winds. Doesn't look soggy at all. Dry is the name of the game and has been for the last several days and stays that way. A little bit of cloud cover into Thursday. Weak system grazes the state, and we could actually uptick the winds a little bit and add to that fire danger. As we take a look at our upper-level futurecast, you see that low on the move. High pressure takes over. That brings our temperatures into the mid to upper 90s. We do have the chance for triple digits even in northern Utah as we head into early next week. We bring back triple digits in the south, and they will linger for several days. Really hot conditions above average. We'll keep an eye on records and let you know. if we see any, but Monday, Tuesday next week, not even cooling down much Tuesday, even as we get a little system flattening that ridge. 80s for tomorrow, 86 in Salt Lake, 94 in Moab, hazy skies out there with that wildfire smoke, low 80s in Cedar City, 97 in St. George, closer to normal, but smoke-filled skies. Check out Thursday and beyond. Triple digits return to the south, hot on Monday at 107 in the south. Check out the Wasatch Front. We've got 90s. That high pressure kind of catapults our daytime highs back to the summer heat, and then we have the potential to maybe hit the century mark next Monday. That warming would be ahead of a brief little cool down into Tuesday. We're going to watch winds Friday and Saturday, because if they do uptick, that's going to lead to some elevated fire danger, which we already know is out there and was today.
Right, got to watch that.
Yeah.
More fires to come. We're just at the beginning of the traditional wildfire season.
And it's very dry, so we know that we're only likely getting drier from here.
Oh boy, we'll be watching it. Thanks, Alana.